What's going on, fellow Olympians and new viewers? Before we get into this, please like, subscribe, and share if you like the video. I gotta ask, gonna try to boost the subscriber count up. Let's get into one of the best sleeper decks and my favorite deck all the time. I'm gonna run this forever until they ban it. Hopefully they never do, but I'm gonna run it forever. The Kaiju Graydle deck profile. Let's get into the cards. First, run the 1 Slime Jr. only because it's kind of iffy to get him out. You need some luck on your side. When you pull him out, you have to have 1 in the graveyard and the 1 in your hand. So that way his effect will activate. You summon him, he triggers the effect of grabbing the 1 in the graveyard, bringing it to the field. And if you could do that, then you can bring the 1 from your hand to the field and you go into the Graydle Dragon. Like I said, you need some luck for this to happen. It doesn't happen very often where you have a Graydle in the graveyard and then in your hand as well, because you kind of want him on the field already. So by the time you draw him, you might not have a Graydle in your hand. That's why I only run 1 of him. Ghost Ogre, you know why, to stop things. I run 2 alligators. You don't run into too many spell cards that knock him off the field. So I don't need 3 as opposed to the Cobra and Eagle. So I think 2 is pretty good balanced with him. Cobra, you do run into the trap cards that try to take your monsters off the field faster than you can get a monster on the field half the time. So trap card activates. They send Cobra. I take their monster. I'm gonna run 3 of Cobra. Eagle, same thing. Run 3 of Eagle because he's my powerhouse of the Graydles at 1500. Plus, monster effects like to send other monsters to the graveyard. When they trigger that, send Eagle. Eagle comes back and takes their monster. Run 2 Slime just in case 1 gets banished, because you need a fail-safe. So that's why I run 2. Most people could run 1 and recycle him, but I've had him banished before one time. Not one time, but I've had him banished by cards. So I need 2 of him just in case that happens. Run 2 of Kamungus. These are my Kaiju, so I just run 2 lower ones. That's my whole thinking process. I'll run the 24 just because he's low and I could bring him to the opponent's side of the field. Same thing with Raiden. Raiden's not too low, but I could use him for either my side or the opponent's side. 2 Gamma Seal. Again, in case they go to the thing, he's 2200, so that's pretty good attack over for when you get to the big Kaijus. 27. Same thing, guys. Thunder King, 2 Thunder King, and then 3 of, I'm going to jack his name up, Jizakura, whatever. So that way I have 5 3300 monsters. Run 1 Monster Reborn. Yes, I still like Monster Reborn just because I can get either the opponent's got a good card in his graveyard, I'm going to take it. If Thunder King or my other 3300 beater goes to the graveyard, I'm going to grab him back out. 3 Kaiju Slumbers, because you need this. It's like a dark hole, except for you give the opponent one of the weaker Kaiju monsters and you take one of the bigger ones. So that way you knock everybody off the field. 3 impacts. You need impact for your search. And he could also pop a card. This is the combo. You'll see in the video that's releasing the same day today about how to play the Kaiju Graydles. I want to do the deck profile first and then release how to play it. So you'll see what I'm talking about when you want to pop Alligator and destroy the opponent's card and destroy Alligator. And then you get to take the opponent's card. You will need 3 of these for your search, because people like to get these off the field and you can't get it back once it's in the graveyard. So make sure you have 3. Old school, I'll run 2 Mirror Forces. You'll see in the duels, Mirror Force comes into play pretty good. I don't know, high chance that Mirror Force can go off. Magic Cylinder, I've thought about taking this one out and replacing it with Maxi. I'm still 50-50 on it because this one has come in, not as much to save me, but it does when I don't have no monsters, just to lower the opponent's life points for a little bit. Run 3 splits. You need 3 splits because the new cards and stuff that I'm seeing that's coming to play, they take off your back row and you're going to have a split down. So you need to have split, so that way split could attach to Cobra or another monster that triggers the effect of getting 2 other Graydles out that get you into Graydle Dragon. Oops. Run 2 Strike, you already know, and I run 2 Parasites. I don't feel the need to run 3. 2 I think is pretty good and it works. It's your fail safe. Plus you could pull a monster from your opponent's side and crash into it and take it if you want to. It has to be in their graveyard. Pull a opponent's monster out of the graveyard, put it on the field, crash into it, take the monster. I really like Parasite for that reason. He's like a fail safe in case you have no monsters on the field and a direct attack is coming. He lets you pull a Graydle monster out of your deck and put it on the field and have the opponent think about attacking you. And if they do, then that's kind of, well, it's dumb on their part if it could target their monster, come and take it. And then of course you wanted to run the 3 Graydle Dragons. I do have extras in my at home deck, but this is the 3 main that you need to run. I don't really pull anybody else out of this deck except for the Graydle Dragons. They're pretty good. When he comes on the field, you destroy 2 cards that your opponent has. And then if he gets taken out, you can special summon Graydle from your deck to the field. So still saves you. All the Graydles kind of try to save you at some point. The first option, like I'm going to say in the next video, is your Graydles. The second option is your Kaijus. Watch the next video, guys, so that way you can understand kind of what I'm saying about the Kaiju Graydle and kind of learn how to play this. This is a great deck in my opinion. Right now, I play Master Duel. I'm not a hardcore Master Duelist, so I'm going to be on here all the time. But with this deck right here, I am 19-3 going into gold. I just don't got a lot of time to play all the time. All right, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. Leave a comment below what you think about this deck. I know some of you guys love it, and most of you guys hate it. If you hate it, you've probably been beat by it and beat by your own monster. Thanks for watching.